What's up, y'all? This your boy, Mighty Marvelous. Y'all know. Y'all know we back at it again. Now, I'm going to set the scene for y'all one time. So, 1995, the year I was born. This is the NBA Finals between the Orlando Magic and the Houston Rockets. You know, when you're up 3 points and you get fouled, all you got to do is hit a free throw. 99% of the time, the game is over. 99% of the time. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, this is Nick Anderson, and I'm going to tell you how this was the biggest choke job that changed NBA history. Before we get into this choke job, I'm going to tell y'all about Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson was the third option in the Shaq and Penny era Magic. So, Nick Anderson was the first round pick out of the University of Illinois. He averaged about 16 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, all the way up until 1995. And then we'll get to that in a minute. But still, dude was a solid overall player. That's perfect for a third option. The Magic were a team that kind of took the league by storm, and they just went off. And Nick Anderson was a nice part of that. Shaq and Penny were the stars, but you got to have that third and fourth guy, take a little pressure off of him. And Nick Anderson was definitely that third man. Now, before 1995, Nick Anderson was viewed as a potential all-star. He could have probably made the all-star team in the future. But I don't know if y'all know what's about to happen. But Nick Anderson committed the biggest choke job in NBA history that would not only change his career, but change the career of everybody involved. Let's go. Alright, so the tail of the tape was we have the 95 Orlando Magic. Ignore the white dude. I don't know who the white dude is. They should have had Horace Grant there, but this is the best picture I could find. So we got the Orlando Magic, and we're going against the veteran defending champion Houston Rockets, who are actually having a down year because they are the 6th seed. But despite being the 6th seed, they still got all the way to the finals. So here it is, close game. You got a chance to ice it. And what happens?
The Rockets have hurt themselves on both boards.
Nick Anderson making his first appearance at the line. Usually a dependable free throw shooter. The Magic with all kinds of difficulties at the line this season, particularly in fourth quarters. Today, though, Orlando 12 of 15 at the line. Anderson missing on both, but gets to the rebound and again draws the foul. 7 seconds remaining. Drexler.
Now, we've seen guys miss both free throws, but we've never seen a guy miss both free throws, get fouled, and go back to the line and get another chance for 2 more. So there's no way he can go 0 for 4, right?
Team anyway, they were going to do it by committee, and another miss by Nick Anderson.
Well, the 3 to make 4 rule, that's in effect, I believe, yes.
So this dude literally misses 4 straight free
The
throws.
Rockets take a
And all could be forgiven after they won the game. Yep.
Smith looking for the 3. He's been on fire and hits. He's tied the game at 110 with 1 6/10 seconds.
So Kenny Smith, TNT Kenny the Jet Smith, just tied the game with his 7th three-pointer. But it's only going to overtime, right? It can't get much worse than it. Wait. Oh my God. The Rockets go on to sweep the Magic in 4 close games, man. So the Rockets won their 2nd back-to-back championship, man. Now, Nick Anderson, his career took a nosedive after it. Because after his career was over, after this season, look at his free throw percentage. Dude shot 40% from the free throw line one year. That is ridiculous. And if we want to look at how Nick Anderson performed in that finals, he shot 30% from the line in 4 finals games. Dude couldn't shoot free throws again. Now what does that mean? Now, how does this change NBA history, you might ask? Let's say had the Orlando Magic won that series. Do you think if the Orlando Magic were NBA champ, if they won game 1, there's a good chance they would have won the rest of the series? and Nick Anderson's confidence would have been just fine. But because his confidence was shot, he didn't want to take free throws, so he kept settling for threes even though they weren't falling. If Orlando wins the championship, Shaq never goes to LA. Therefore, Kobe probably never goes to LA. Then Penny, we probably get a healthy Penny because Penny doesn't have to carry the load like he did after Shaq left. So there's no second Lakers dynasty. The Orlando Magic could have potentially have had what Shaq and Kobe had. You know, all this plays a part because Nick Anderson missed those 4 free throws. We have never seen a guy miss 4 straight and lose the game at the end. That has never happened before, nor has it happened since. And Nick Anderson was never the same. Now he ended out with a decent career, but Nick Anderson had way higher hopes than just becoming a decent starter in his career. He had all-star, all-NBA caliber potential, and his confidence just was never the same. Because he just, for some reason, every time he went to the free throw line, he would think of game 1 of the NBA Finals. This would have been huge. Could you imagine what would the Lakers be doing without Kobe and Shaq? Because there is no Kobe and Shaq. Phil Jackson doesn't go to the Lakers. Who knows? Phil Jackson might go and coach the Orlando Magic. And then, what about the Spurs? If the Spurs and the Kings don't have Shaq and Kobe to worry about, at least not in the West, how many finals do the Kings go to? How many finals do the Spurs go to? All that comes into play because of 4 missed free throws. The free throw next to the layup is the easiest shot in basketball. We kind of got robbed of a potential dynasty because of Nick Anderson, and unfortunately he has to live with that. A lot of things changed. Oh, and another thing. If Shaq stays with Penny, that means we don't get Grant Hill and T-Mac in Orlando. So maybe Grant Hill goes to the Lakers and becomes the next savior in LA. And maybe T-Mac goes to Orlando to go back home, and then they form an even more potent duo. You never know. But I wanted to share this with y'all. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think this is the biggest choke job in NBA history? And if you know another one, let me know in the comment section. All right, y'all. Happy New Year. Peace.